Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 on this series of an introduction to using GoodNotes 5 on the iPad. And today we're going to look at how to use some of the other features in GoodNotes, such as the Shapes tool, the Lasso select, and the text, picture, and also some other smaller features too. So let's get started. I'm going to enter the GoodNotes app as usual. And let me clear this page first. Alright, now today we're going to look at the Shapes tool. So tap on the Shapes tool twice, and these are the settings that we have. Okay, take some time to read through it. And what we are actually interested in is the fill color setting. So I will explain more about what this feature does in a bit, but first let me show you what the shape tool does. So just, essentially like the name, as the name suggests, the shape tool allows you to create perfect looking shapes on GoodNotes. And how this works is the app actually recognizes what you draw as a shape and tries its best to predict what you're trying to draw and make the shape look proper. So let me give you an example. Let's say I want to draw a square, a 3x3 square. I'm going to attempt to draw it. Now as you see, it's quite messy, but once I let go, I have a perfect looking square. Now if I want to do any adjustments to the size, dimensions, just have to tap on the lines which you have drawn, or the line that you have drawn, and you will see these dots appear. And from here you can do whatever you want with the shape. You can make it small, make it large, change the dimensions. You can play around with it and see how it's used. Now we can do a similar thing for a line. So let's say I draw a diagonal line. You can again tap on the line that we've drawn. These two dots will appear, and I can make the line shorter, I can make the line longer, and I can even move the line by placing the pencil anywhere along the line except the two blue dots. Okay. Now let me show you what the feature called fill color does. So what this does is it's going to fill a certain color into the shape. So let me switch it on and show you. Say I want to draw a orange colored circle. I'm going to select orange and draw. And as you see now, the inner part of the circle is orange. A more lighter orange, but it is orange. Same thing works with the other colors. You see here, we have a purple square. So this is usually used for any form of titles, or if you want to box up any important information. This particular tool is quite helpful, but do remember to switch it off when you do not need it. Now moving on to the Lasso select tool. Now remember I said that you can move the line that we just drew by placing your pen anywhere along the line. Well, that same thing doesn't work for the rectangle or any other shapes that you draw. What you have to do rather is use the Lasso select tool, this tool that I've just selected, and draw around the area of the shape. Once you do so, you can put your pencil anywhere around this area and move the shape to whichever place you want. Alternatively, with the Lasso select, you can take a screenshot, you can resize it, change the color, cut, copy, and delete. Now the convert feature is for converting your handwriting into text. So if we tap here, I'm going to show you how to use the resize. Click on resize. You see, you can make it small, and we can even move it around. We can change the color. Say I change it to purple. See, we have a purple rectangle. And I can also cut, copy, delete. That one is fairly straightforward. And I can also take a screenshot, which converts this, what I've drawn, into a picture, which I can use later, or I can paste later. So that's that with the Lasso tool. Just remember to ensure that these three settings for handwriting, image and text box are selected so that you can use this tool for the shapes, images as well as your handwriting. It's a pretty useful tool to use. Okay, let me clear this page again, and now we're going to move on to the new feature of GoodNotes, which is the sticky notes and stickers section. So this is more like an accessory to your notes. So you see you have a sticky note section here, some mind map shapes and some stickers which you can explore. There's also a feature for you to create your own stickers or elements that you want to add. So let me give you an example of using the sticky note. Just tap on any sticky note you want. So I'm gonna choose the blue one. You scroll down, you see the sticky note appeared here. Move it to whichever corner you like or wherever you want. You can of course change the dimensions of it. You can't change the shape, you can just change the size. And you can write whatever you want on it. So for example, let's say I have an assignment and I'm gonna say that it is due tomorrow. Okay, that's an example of what we can do. Now we also have the option later if you want to add pictures. So these are pictures stored on your iPad. So tap on this picture icon here, and after you select that, tap anywhere where you want to insert the picture, and you can select a picture from your gallery. So I'm going to select, let's say, this picture here, which is of my wallpaper. And of course you can do the usual stuff like cropping. You have the crop function here, freehand. So you can, let's say I just want to crop a certain portion here, you can do that. And you can also do a normal rectangle crop. Apart from this, we have the text feature, which again you can add in text for certain parts of your notes. Simply double tap with your Apple Pencil and write down whatever it is you want to, whatever it is you want to convert to text. So let's say I'm going to write, okay, let me do that again. Algebra. You see, it converts to text. And you can also change the fonts. You have many different fonts to choose from, so you can look at how to do that. Change the size, alignment and the color of the text. So that is fairly straightforward. And finally, we have the laser tool. The laser tool is just simple for presentations. You have one in dot form, so you can see here. And you also have the one which you can draw. You see, you can draw with this laser. And it disappears once, you have presented what you want. It's a temporary laser for this one. Okay then. So today we have recapped, or rather learned, about the shapes, Lasso, our sticker tool, pictures, text and the laser tool. And these are the tools in GoodNotes which are really essential in the details of your notes, along with the others such as the pen, eraser and highlighter. Do check out my other videos on how to use the pen, eraser and highlighter if you haven't already done so. And in the next video, we're going to look at the very first feature in this screen, which is this zoom feature. So you're going to further explore how this feature is helpful in creating your notes. But apart from that, we have covered all the remaining tools in GoodNotes today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Do remember to check out my playlist for any of the other functions and features of GoodNotes, and do remember to subscribe to my channel too.